channel. My name is Jim and this is Southwest Florida Scale Model Builder. Today we're going to continue with the Fanhome's Back to the Future DeLorean. We're going to do four more issues. We would do 5, but they sent me a wrong one, so they got to reship 47. We're going to do 46, 48, 49, and 50. And we're working on some wiring. We're getting the interior done. And with that, I'm going to bring you to the overhead and we'll get started building. Here we go. Okay, so I finally got issue 38 and the proper parts. Let me move the car aside. We'll just go quick through the magazine. And looks like a cover. There's some stands or brackets they call them, and some looks like it's front wiring. Yes, the wiring is running up to the front of the vehicle. The stands are put underneath. That's to secure it so you're not breaking the wheels off or anything. Rest of the magazine. It shows you getting the floor, which we already have. Okay. Let's open up the pack. Let's see. All right. We take the interior out of this. Bring the car over some. Like the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put this cover on, which it looks like it goes right here. So next, we'll be taking, let's untangle the wires. So we have 9 and 19. That's this one here. They're going to be running up, looks like through here, down along here. Let's get that started. They get held down by these little clips, which go in here, and they're held in with KM screws. Missing one part that they tell me is coming soon. And it's kind of holding up the build. It's part of the dash and the steering wheel. That one's in. Then here it just gets, looks like it just gets taped in.
One. Two.
There, that's all there is to do there. Next, we're going to run these two wires. And that'll be number 8 and number 12, which run on to the right side of the body. I'm going to turn this around. There. They're going to run up here like this. Then down basically the same way to there. Same thing again, 2 of these brackets. Held in with a KM screw. That one's in. Let's put this one in. There, that little bracket's in. These run down here. And over here with the 2 stickers again to hold them in place. And the plugs just come out here. They're all going to be going into a circuit board right there. And as far as these go, these 4, these are stands that fit under here, just like so. And keep you from putting any excess pressure on there to break anything. All right, and that's all there is to do in this issue 38. Finally got it done. Now, Okay, let's move the rest of the magazines. Just use the one that we're working on. That would be 46. Let's see, it says here, parts on the dashboard. There's the parts. And the rest of the magazine. This is the parts that they shipped wrong. They didn't ship these. So we'll have to pass that one for now. Let's get back to here. Let's open it up. Looks like this is the that's the front of that panel, which looks pretty cool. Here's the circuit board with the LEDs on it. And this is a hold wiring. Here is that panel, the top of it. Comes with BP and AP screws. All right, where do we start? I bring the dash panel over, which we already started on. Looks like we mount this to right here. It's got, it can only go in one way. And that's held in with one BP screw. Okay, that's in. Set that aside. Bring this panel over and this one. Looks like that goes in like that, and that's held in with two AP screws. That's one. And that's two. Then it shows sliding this board in. Just like so. Feed this wire down through here. This will be mounted right here like so. There. And that'll be held in with, oh, it doesn't show you. This is on the next page. There we go. Held in with 2 BP screws. All right, then it shows this coming over to here and plugging into this plug right here. There. Then it shows this being tucked in here like so. And that's held in with a AP screw. Oh no. Okay. We finally got in the replacement parts for issue 47 that were sent wrong before. And going to be adding this to the interior of the DeLorean magazine. So we're putting the steering wheel in, steering shaft, bottom of the dash, some other parts. All right, turn signal lever and wipers. Connecting the console to the dash, something I've been waiting for so I can move on. Rest of the magazine, of course there's cables after that. Okay. So here, let me open this up. Let's see. I think it's time to replace this blade. Set that aside. At the bottom of the dash, steering shaft, which is metal, steering wheel, which is metal. We have the levers, This is the one for the turn signal. And this one here has for the windshield wipers. Here's the bottom of the dashboard putting together. Another bracket. Right. Let's bring over these two parts here. Hold this one like this. One for the windshield wipers, which I said was this one. That goes here like so. And the one for the turn signal, that goes here like so. Here's the top that goes on this way. Sandwiching them both together. If I can get it to go in properly. There. That's held in with two BP screws. There. There's the wipers and turn signals. Okay. Next, we're going to be attaching it to the bottom of the dashboard. Let me bring that over. Looks like it's going to go right here like so. That's held in with two FP screws. There. That's in. Next, there's a bring this bottom piece over. Turn it this way. We have a little bracket here that's going to go like so. And that's held in with two BP screws. Next, we're going to be putting this onto the bottom of the dashboard. Let me move these two out because they go on top. So it looks like this is going to go like so, held in with 4 FP screws. All right, those 4 screws are in. Next, we're going to take this like this, and we're going to slide the steering shaft up and through the hole. Put that like so. Going to put the steering wheel on. Let's turn the page. That's held in with a BM screw. Tell you what, let me put a little oil on this. There you go. That's that. And it shows this center section here that just snaps in. Has some buttons on it. There. There's the steering wheel. And that's all there is to do. In that part of the build. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Let's turn it over. And we're finally going to mate the center console to it. And that's held in with 2 FP screws. That's one. There, 2. And there that is. The dashboard is mostly done in the console. This here goes under here. I think this here is going to go here, somewhere like that. There. So that's all there is to do in this stage. Like I said, the next stage, which is would be stage 48, is nothing but cables, which I'm pretty sure these cables here, yeah, were these here that you have to put together to get through. And I think I have a couple here. That might be, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Let's sit it in here and see what we got so far. Let's bring over 48 since I don't have 47. We're going to start some of the wiring, which should be interesting. So we're going to finally mate the dashboard to the console. Yeah, this should be a fun issue. And then we're doing some more wiring on the next issue.